Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're back. We are back for more games. I couldn't stay away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're back.
Think you can't afford a new home?
Or Guterman, actually. I am a bit off today. I said Guterman because I have to say that when I do a search, voice search on my TV to get YouTube open, to get my site open. I am a bit zonked this morning because I started a new medication yesterday to help with my depression and anxiety. I'd rather not name the medication. It's not a tranquilizer, I'll tell you that. But I'm going to do the best I can here. We have a ball game. It's the second of a three-game series. St. Louis Cardinals at New York, and I have not even set it up. I have the coffee brewing. This is game 1850 out of 1944. And it's going to be Gibson for the Cardinals and McAndrew for the Mets. If you don't have an interest in watching me set this game up, you may want to come back in about 5 to 10 minutes. For when it is set up. And I'm going to take my time with this ball game. I hope you understand. Cardinals come into this 85 and 69. 4 games behind the first place Pirates. They have lost 3 in a row. The Mets are 79 and 76, 10 and 1/2 games behind the Pirates. They are already mathematically eliminated, and they have won one in a row. Gibson comes into this game with 17 wins. McAndrew with 7. In the first game, New York won this one 7-6. A lot of pitchers were used. And we keep note of that, not to overuse our relievers. Well, not too many. McGraw and Ryan for the Mets, and Mets won this one with 5 runs. It was really some kind of game. 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th to win it 7-6. It was amazing. Wow. It was 6-2. They took 5 runs. Horner, Washburn, and Royce were used by St. Louis. Nice and slow. It can keep me a little lightheaded. In this second game, the Mets won it 3-2. I don't know if this is the game in which they clinched. It was in the previous game in real world they won 3-1. One of these games they clinched. I'm going to put these starting lineups in. I'll go over the lineups when I put in the fielding ratings. He keeps putting Boswell in the cleanup position. for the past few games. Gil Hodges does. It seems a little strange to me. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee here. And supposed to limit the use of caffeine on this new medication. Hey, good morning. I don't know. Good morning, Kathy, if you just arrived. I'm doing fairly okay. And I hope you are good. I started a new medication which is taken at night. It's not a sleeping pill, it's not a benzodiazepine. I'd rather not talk about what it is, the name of it. It's kind of personal, but it's supposed to help after I spoke to my doctor with the depression and anxiety, and it's pretty strong. I woke up this morning, the rotten anxiety is minimal. But you got to watch your caffeine intake. So I'm going to try a pot today and go no more. I know that's crazy. We're just getting set up here. I hope you're doing well. Going to set up the lineups with the fielding ratings. I'll go over the just a little lightheaded also. These are all side effects. You could get used to them after taking it for a while. I'm going to give this a try. Cleon's still out of the lineup. Oh, where's Shamsky? There he is. Yep. It's strong. I'll tell you that. Andrew. I can't find McAndrew. Damn it. You know, here's a situation where I'm on this new medication. Good morning, demos. And I can't find McAndrew. God, I hate when that happens. It's Cardwell. Christ. Maybe I put him in St. Louis. It happens. If not, I've got a problem. He's not here. I have never lost a player. The other thing to do is to look at the last team that they played, and I always find them there. Christ. Oh, Lord. Oh, did he? Orlando died. Oh, my. Oh, that's too bad. 86. Wow. Wow. Orlando Cepeda. "86 years old. Wow. He's a Hall of Famer. Wow. Thanks for letting me know. He died yesterday. That's a shame. Martin Mull died. Oh, my. They're dropping like flies. Martin Mull. Sure. I remember his pretty good comedian, wasn't he? He died 2 days ago. My Lord. An entire generation. I'm looking for McAndrew. My only hope would be to look in the last team that the Mets played for St. Louis, and maybe he got inadvertently thrown in with the Pirates. Let's check that. If not, God, we got big problems here. Big fucking problems. There he is. Dropped in with the Pirates as it happens. Dropped in by accident. Hope nobody else was dropped in there. I'm gonna you see, sometimes you just throw them in there. And that's something. Oh, was he in Clue? I remember there was a TV show. Fernwood Tonight, yeah. That's too bad. Let me throw these numbers in and I will go through the lineups. Yeah, Tim Curry didn't die. I hope. Even though he has had all sorts of ailments. Hey, for the Cardinals, it's Lou Brock leading off in left. Kurt Flood bats second and center. Vada Pinson in right field. Joe Torre, the cleanup hitter, at first. Tim McCarver catching. That'll give Gibson a +2 quotient. He's 0 hold, Gibson. Mike Shannon at third. Julian Javier at second. Dal Maxville at short. And Bob Gibson, the pitcher. He's 117 in our replay, right-hander. Future Hall of Famer, I would venture to guess. 2.18 ERA. For the Mets, it's Tommy Agee in center. Wayne Garrett at third. Art Shamsky in left field. Ken Boswell, cleanup hitter. He's been, it's Gil Hodges has done that. Ed Kranepool at first. I mean, nowhere is it written that you have to have a power hitter in cleanup, I guess. Swoboda in right. Grody batting seventh and catching a -3. That'll give McAndrew a -3 quotient. Buddy Harrelson at short and McAndrew the pitcher. The Cardinals are 4 games behind the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates play the Phillies later this date. I'm going to just take a minute to do the magic number calculation. Oh, my condolences, Philip. My condolences, Philip. May his memory be a blessing. My mother passed away. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. My father died in 2013. A lot of loss. Life brings a lot of loss. So sad. So sorry to hear that. Using my magic number calculator, I'm gonna just quickly figure out the magic number for the Pirates. They're 89 and 65. And the Cards are 85 and 69. 69. And that makes the magic number, impossible. Oh, that's because I wrote the wrong games. Okay, let's try it again. It's 5. Magic number is 5. St. Louis has 130, 144. Wait a minute, 180, 140, 154. 154, that's only 8 games left. Same with only 8 games left. And the magic number is 5. So, I'm going to devote this game to your father's blessing, Philip. Now, if I am correct, I believe that Demos, who's here, says that his game is not set to start until 2 p.m. Is that correct? And I'll keep that in mind. This game wouldn't ordinarily go that long. I'm going to go ahead with the first inning. And then take a break. The New York Mets take the field. Here's McAndrew now. The magic number for the Pirates is 5. They can cut that down to 4 with a win here. And it's going to be Lou Brock leading it off. Lou Brock leading it off for the Cardinals here at Shea Stadium. Okay, McAndrew is ready. Here's the windup. Well, demos. I haven't. Oh, it's 2 p.m. Okay, I haven't seen it done too often. But it depends on the pitcher. Sometimes pitchers are. I think they did that with Drysdale occasionally. Here's McAndrew. He's ready. And the pitch to Brock. That's 1-8, and there's a base hit for Brock to lead it off for the Cardinals. Being held for sure. He gets a lead 3-6. He's 1-19, 1-16, and then 1-14 with the lead. He won't go for it. Being held. Good hold with Grody. Here's Kurt Flood now. Beat bunter, but we'll have him hit away. Here's the pitch from McAndrew. That's 3-7. Right-handed, base hit left. Off McAndrew. Brock goes to third. 1-17. 1-18. And stretching with a hold is -1. Back to 1-17. They'll let him go. And now the Cardinals suddenly have first and third with nobody out here. And Veda Pinson is the batter. Infield is back. Unless any of you want to intervene here, I welcome input. Here's the pitch to Pinson. That's 5-8 left-handed. It's fly ball right. That's going to be deep enough for Brock to tag. And Swoboda makes the catch, and Brock comes home. A sacrifice run batted in for Veda Pinson. And it's suddenly a 1-0 ball game. It was a 5-8 clean, no question, fly ball right. Now here's Torrey. 1 out, Flood on first. Flood 1-15, 1-12. Gets an automatic lead. We will not hold him, and we will let him get the lead 1-12. It's kind of hard to do that when you're managing both sides, but I know that I would not steal with him on a 1-12, but we'll give him the lead there without the hold. Again, 1-15, 1-12 with a lead and not being held. And here's Torrey. On the other hand, maybe I would. Anybody out there on behalf of the Cards wants Flood to go on the 1 to 12, let me know now. And I'll send him. Here's Torrey now. And the pitch to Torrey. 2-8, he flies it to center. And under it is AG to make the catch, 2 outs. And now Tim McCarver, left-handed hitter. So many have died. Brock, Flood, Shannon, McCarver, Gibson. I think Pinson is gone. Pinson died. Wow, he died in 95. At age 57. War. "57 years old." Okay, here's McCarver, 2 outs. Flood on first with a lead, not being held. And the pitch to McCarver. That's 3-6 right-handed, flies it to center. And that's for AG again. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Cards get 1 run on 2 hits, the sacrifice fly. Run batted in by Pinson. And after 1/2, it's St. Louis 1, and the Mets are coming to bat. Again, the magic number for the Pirates is 5. And Bill Ivamy has a mid-second question. Mid-second. And I appreciate the questions. Hope your pedicure went well. Yesterday. Well, here's Bob Gibson, future Hall of Famer, I think it might be fair to say. And I freaking hate email. God. I guess it's okay if they notify me of this. I didn't know I get these notices every time. And I am so sorry. Here's AG leading it off. Bottom of the first. Had quite a game yesterday. Minnesota at Kansas City. Yeah. Here's Gibson, he's ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to AG. 5-7 right-handed. There's a shot by AG up the middle for a base hit. Off Gibson. AG. Gibson +2. He's got a 0 hold, and McCarver a +2 arm. That puts him 1 to 15, 1 to 17. 1 to 15 with a hold. He will be held. And Wayne Garrett is the batter. Again, 1 to 15, 1 to 17. And he'd be a 1-15 with a lead. Should we go for the lead? I say, why not? What do they have to lose? With Garrett at the plate, 1-15. He's going for the lead. It's 2-7 and 11-10. He's picked off. I know it's a gamble, but he gets the lead. He's going. So 1-15. The pitch to Garrett. There he goes. And he's safe. So Agee steals second. How do you like that? Agee with a stolen base. Off Gibson. I think I did that right. He was 12 out of 21, but he got the good lead there. He had an HL hold with a lead. 1-15, 1-18, 1-15. Oh, I'm sorry, 1-17. And with the hold, 1-15. I think that's correct. So Agee daring there. And now Wayne Garrett, the batter. Garrett v. Bunter. I think we'll just hit away unless anyone wants to bunt. Here's Gibson now. Pitch to Garrett, 4-5 left-handed, flies to left. And under that is Brock, and that's one out. That brings up Art Shamsky. A runner in scoring position. Shamsky, left-handed hitter here. Facing Gibson. Gibson from the stretch. 2-10. That's a ballpark blast in Shea. Oh my. Left-handed hitter. It's a 5. And it's gone. Shamsky has hit a 2-run home run off Gibson. Let's look at that again. 2-10, right-handed. There it is, ballpark blast. And he's a left-hander, a 5 in New York. 1-9. And it was a 5 on the Devil Dies. So a 2-run home run. Works out the stolen base wasn't needed. And the Mets off to a lead here. With a 2-run home run here in the first. For Shamsky, that's home run number 17. He had 14 in real world. That is home run number 17. One out, nobody on. And here's Kenny Boswell. Gibson and the pitch. That's a 3-8 right-handed base hit. Boswell off Gibson. So Gibson getting hit. Kenny Boswell, 1-16, 1-18. My Lord. With a lead, 1-18. He'll be held, or else he gets the lead automatically. Isn't that something? He was 7 of 10. 1-16, 1-18, 1-16. Well, he's going to go for the lead. It's only a 4 and a 5. No out on that. He does not get the lead, but he's being held. And here's Eddie Kranepool. So he does not have the lead. It's underway here at Shea. One out still. Boswell on first being held. Eddie Kranepool, the batter. Here's Gibson now. And the pitch to Kranepool. That's a 6-10 left-handed fly to center. That's our first X today. Under that flood, he's a 1-4. (12-1) gets to it, an F2. I like to write it down so I don't forget it. F2 in center, and he is an E4, 6'11", 14, and he makes the catch. On an F2 with a runner on first, who will hold? So a fly out to Flood with 2 away now. And here's Swoboda. So sorry to hear about all these losses of life. Philip, your dad, may his memory be a blessing. Orlando Cepeda died. Martin Mull died. My mother died 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Donald Sutherland died about a week ago or so. Here's Swoboda now at the plate with 2 outs and Boswell on first. That's 5-8 right-handed, grounded to second. That's going to be for Julian. .58 right-handed. Julian a 226. 17-2. It's a G1. Gets to it. E26, 11-15. That doesn't smell right. No, he boots it. That did not smell right to me. The 6-11-15. Julian and E26. And it's a 1-base error. It's a G1, E1. And that will be Boswell going to second. It happens. Julian charged with the error. He made 3 errors in 1 inning in this replay. It's very strange. So first and second, and now Grody in a clutch situation, 2 runs in already. course, the hold on Boswell is automatically released when he changes bases, and I have to say it out loud to reinstitute any type of hold. Here's Gibson, the pitch to Grody now. Clutch situation. That's a 1-5. Oh, and it's a base hit by Grody. Boswell scores. 2 asteroids. It's unearned. A base hit by Jerry Grody. And Gibson getting hit here. That was an unearned run. Grody with the clutch 1-5 right-handed. Single, 2 asteroids. Swoboda goes to third. And it's 3-0 Mets. And here's Buddy Harrelson. Quite an inning here for the New York Mets against the ace Gibson. Harrelson, switch hitter, batting left. First and third, 2 outs, clutch situation. And that is a 2-3, and he flies it to right. This should end the inning. It's Pinson under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But knowing the Mets, this is not a sure thing. It's 3-1 now. That was 3 runs, including a 2-run home run by Shamsky. Boswell singled, Agee singled. The error by Julian, which allowed the unearned run by Boswell on the single by Grody with 2 outs. And it's 3-1 Mets after 1. And we were going to take, I said I was going to take a little break here because I woke up, I slept, new medication, taken at night. I'd rather not get into it, but it's supposed to help with my depression and anxiety, especially the anxiety, which has been resistant. It's not a tranquilizer. I'd rather not, just for personal reasons, name it. But it's strong. It's pretty strong. I woke up, a little lightheaded, but without that aching, rotten anxiety in my gut. So actually, I'm going to give this a try. We've gone 1. We're going to head to the second in just about 2 to 3 minutes. And in the middle of the second, we're going to have a trivia question from Big Bill Ivamy. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. 3-1 Mets after 2. After 1.
We're heading to the top of the second. What is it? Hot out there.
And here comes Jim McAndrew. Now, he let up a run in the first. A sacrifice fly by Pinson. We have a mid-inning question from Bill. So we're looking forward to that. Here's Shannon to lead it off. McAndrew on the mound. Here's McAndrew now. And the pitch, 5-5 right-handed, he struck him out. Shannon goes down swinging. His first strikeout of this ball game. And here's Julian. And the pitch from McAndrew. 5-2 right-handed, and there's a blast by Julian, and he's got end power. Oh my. That's going deep, and that's gone. Julian Javier has hit a home run. End power. He had 10. Let's look at that again here. 5-2, right-handed. Ballpark blast, right-handed hitter. There it is, New York. And that is gone. 1-9. It was a 3 on the double die. So Julian makes it a 3-2 ball game. Julian, that's number 9. Again, he had 10 in real world. Pretty realistic. And it's 3-2 now. Here's Maxville. McAndrew and the pitch. That's 5-6 right-handed, fly ball center. For AG. Makes the catch 2 away. And here's Gibson. Gibson, a 4 NR and a good runner. Good runner indeed. Here's McAndrew. And the pitch to Gibson. 3-7, and he struck him out. Second strikeout for McAndrew. The side is retired. 1 run, though, on a home run, a solo home run by Julian Javier in the middle of the second. It is a 3-2 ball game. And I want you all now to pay attention to Bill Ivany in the text for his question. Wait for it now. Here it is. The band's song, Up on Cripple Creek. Robbie Robertson mentions this entertainer from the 40s and 50s saying, I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Name him. Who? '40s and '50s. That's just a guess. Can't remember his first name. The father. That's a no. The band's song, Up on Cripple Creek. What a question. Robbie Robertson mentions the entertainer from the 40s and 50s saying, I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Name him. Anybody have a guess? I have another guess. I like to wait for somebody else. A comedy singer. Huh. A comedy singer. He's dropping in a hint there. Funny tunes. Lord, you know, I should know. I have no idea who was a comedy singer. Anybody at all? Anybody at all have a guess? It can't hurt to guess. I was gonna say, first name Spike. Well, that's a big guess. I don't know a Spike comedy singer from the 40s and the 50s. Spike. I'm gonna just take a guess. Maybe Spike Jones was his name. It was Spike Jones, and I never heard of it. I just picked Jones. I'm looking it up now. There he is, Spike Jones. It must have been in the back of my mind. And you know, I'm largely unfamiliar with this entertainer. But somehow I put it together with my memory. And that's a great song. A great question from Bill Ivamy. Spike Jones. I guess it just sort of clicked for me after that hint. Great question, Bill. And I'm going to give you a red Ike, and I'm going to give myself an orange only because of the hints. I wouldn't do that to others, but I do it to myself. Spike Jones. Super question. We're heading to the bottom of the second, 3-2 Mets. And here's Gibson. And McAndrew will lead it off here. Okay, here's Gibson. He's ready now. And the pitch to McAndrew. That's 2-5. Oh, it's going to be a liner to second caught by Julian. Oh, it was a nicely hit. Off his own card, singled 1-6. But a 16 on the die. The Red Devil, 16 on the Red Devil. And there's one away. Bill notes he was mentioned a lot in the TV series MASH. Spike Jones, someone I really am unfamiliar with, but obviously I think I might have heard his name, and somehow with the neurons fired and brought up that memory for me. Here's AG now. He singled, came home on Shamsky's home run. Gibson into his windup. And the pitch, it's a 2-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Maxville. And he throws it to Torrey for the second out. Spike Jones. 2 away. And here's Garrett. Garrett flew to left. Gibson gets the sign from McCarver into his windup. 5-4 left-handed, catcher X. That'll be for McCarver. A 3-5. That's it's a 1-3 WS. That, I wonder what that signifies. 6-11-12 on an E5. nobody on. Is that a single or a WS? Could be a squib single. Here. It is. It's a squib single, indeed. A squibber in front of the plate. He fielded it just fine, but Garrett beat it out. And it's 2 outs. Garrett is on. 1-13, 1-15. 1-13 with a lead. Not being held doesn't automatically get the lead. Will not be held. Here's Shamsky now. Gibson from the stretch. And that's 3-3 right-handed. Walked him. So it's first and second now with 2 outs. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Kenny Boswell. Boswell singled and scored. Here's the pitch. 1-5. And he flies it to left. This should end the inning. Brock is under it. He makes the catch and the side is out, but no runs. A single and a walk, 2 left on. And after 2, it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're heading to the top of the third. But I had a frickin', here it is. We're heading to the top of the third. The game is moving right along here. It's Jim McAndrew now on the mound. If anybody has any trivia questions, let us know. I have one middle of the third, and it's going to be an emoji, Beatles emoji. Of a Beatles song. I don't know if it's been done yet. Here's Brock to lead it off. Top of the third, a 3-2 ball game. McAndrew, the windup, and the pitch, 4-9 left-handed, and that is a drive hit out into the gap, and it's going to be a double for Brock. A double on a 4-9 left-handed. Brock on second. Cardinals hanging on a string here. 4 games behind the first place Pirates with about 8 games left to play for most clubs. And magic number is 5 for the Pirates. Here's Flood now. He's a B bunter. We could have him bunt if you want. I'm gonna have him hit away. Here's the pitch to Flood. That's a 5-6 right-handed, flies to center. Agee under it, and Brock holds. 1 down. And here's Veda Pinson. Pinson had the sacrifice fly that brought in the first run for the Cards. Cards down by 1 here. 1 out, Brock on second. And the pitch to Pinson. 3-6 right-handed, single 1, but it's a liner to second, caught by Boswell. 2 outs. And now Joe Torre in a clutch situation. And he has a clutch hit. 1-7-3-7, good clutch hitter. Would be a single 2 asteroids. Here's McAndrew. 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second. That'll be for Boswell. Boswell at 334. $16-3, it's a G1, gets to it. E34. 5-10-14. Oh, and he boots it. It's a G1, E1. Both second basemen have booted ground balls. And Brock will go to third. And McCarver is the batter. So errors by both second basemen in this ball game. Let's see if the Cardinals can take advantage of this. Anything here would be unearned. 2 outs, first and third. Okay, McAndrew. Clutch situation. And the pitch to McCarver. 6-6 left-handed, lines it to Boswell, who makes the catch, and the side is retired. It was a 6-6 left-handed. And it's no runs. The double by Brock, leadoff double. Error by Boswell, but they get out of it. We're in the middle of the third. Now wait for it, folks. I don't believe this has been done. And if it is, well, we'll do it again. This is a Beatle emoji question. It's a Beatles song. Now wait for it. Christ. Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to be tough to find. Oh, This is tough to find here on the desktop. Oh, God, help me. Come on. Here we go. Here it is. And Bill Ivamy gets it, rain. I think it might have been a question, but not a Beatle emoji question, I'm not sure. And Bill Ivamy gets a red Ike. From Bill Ivamy. Oh, I had asked about your pedicure. And had hoped that it went all nice without incident. So Bill Ivamy with the correct answer, rain. A Lennon song, you know. A lot of the songs, you know, Lennon McCartney, they automatically credited both. But a lot of them were written by primarily one of the artists. We're heading to the bottom of the third here. It's 3-2 Mets. And out comes Gibson. He allowed 3 runs in the first, one of them unearned. And Eddie Kranepool will lead it off here. Gibson the windup and the pitch to Kranepool. 2-2, walked him. So Gibson having trouble today, walking Kranepool to lead off. Is that true? I don't mind. It's not one of my favorite Beatles songs. 2-2 right-handed. Eddie went to 15. Went to 13. You love that tune. It's really strange when you look at this. He was 3 for 5 stealing, you know. 1 to 13 with Gibson at 1 to 15 with a lead. And he gets a 7 on a lead. That's with a lead. That is a borderline. He's not being held. He's not going for the lead. Here's Swoboda. Get a little more coffee here. And I think it was released as a B-side for Paperback Writer. Is that correct? Because it was never on an album. unless it was on the UK version of maybe Revolver. They did have the album Hey Jude, if you remember, that was released of songs that were never on albums, including Hey Jude. This, back then, if it was a single, they wouldn't put it on the album. I don't know if that was just in the US. Okay, Eddie Kranepool on first, Swoboda at the plate. Here's Gibson. And that is a 2-8 right-handed, flies it to left. And Brock is under it to make the catch, one away. Tight ball game. And now here's Grody. Grody singled in a run. Singled in what's the game leading run at this point. Here's Gibson. 2-11, right-handed, grounds it to third. That could be two. It's Shannon to Julian and over to Torrey for the inning-ending double play. On a 2-11 right-handed. And the side is retired. 3-2 after 3. And if you have any questions, we'd love to hear them. We've had two from Bill Ivamy. Actually, one from Bill Ivamy, I believe. And that was Spike Jones and Rain. Okay, McAndrew trying to hold on to the lead here. Top of the fourth. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh. Attendance 32,364. Good crowd. This was a night game, and I'm not sure if this was the game. I think it was a game in this series when they clinched the division. I'm not sure which game it was, but of course that's not happening in this alternate history. Here's Mike Shannon now. Stepping up to the plate. Okay, McAndrew. Shannon was struck out last time. Here's the pitch to Shannon. That's 210 right-handed, fly ball right for Swoboda. And he makes the catch, one out. And now Julian. Solo home run in the second. Here's Julian at the plate. McAndrew the windup and the pitch. That's 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the second strikeout for McAndrew today. And now down Maxville. Maxville flew to center. Don't miss game of the week, about 2 p.m. Eastern by Baseball Demos. NBC game of the week. Here's Maxville at the plate. The pitch from McAndrew. That is a 4-7 right-handed. Walked him. So Maxville walks. And Gibson comes up now. Not being held. Here's McAndrew now. The wind up and the pitch to Gibson. That is a 5-9 right-handed. Oh boy, it's hit well by Gibson. And it's gone. Oh my, Gibson has hit a 2-run home run to put the Cardinals ahead 4-3. Let's look at that again. 5-9 on McAndrew. And home run 1-13. He's got the power. And it's a 2 on that Devil Die. A 2-run home run by Gibson. Wow. I don't keep records for pitchers' home runs. It just didn't seem to make sense to me. If anybody's interested, in 69, Gibson hit 1 home run. 1 home run. And now it is a 4-3 game. And seeing if McAndrew can get out of this, you wonder will he hit next inning? It's still early. Here's Brock now. And the pitch. 3-6, right-handed, single 1, lines to second, caught by Boswell. And the side is retired. But 2 runs on a walk to Maxville by McAndrew, and then the home run by Bob Gibson. And it is a 4-3 game, St. Louis. We will go through here to the bottom of this 4th and then take a break for about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Here's Gibson now. It's going to be Buddy Harrelson, and there is McAndrew on deck. Yeah, McAndrew is hitting. McAndrew is hitting. How do you like that? Okay, Gibson, unless anybody objects, be more than glad to bring in a pinch hitter. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. That's 1-5 right-handed, and that flies to left. Brock under it, and it's one away. And yes, McAndrew is coming up to hit. Anybody out there? Just checking, it's kind of quiet in the live text. McAndrew popped to or line to second in the second. Here's Gibson.